Hi there, this is Nathan Ingram, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to add social media icons to the WordPress navigation menu using just CSS code and a hidden trick that many WordPress developers may not be aware of. Now we're going to do this in such a way that the code we create is very easily portable from one theme to the next as you develop more websites. So the first thing we're going to do is find our social media icons. Now, I love this website called Icon Finder. This icon website has, as you can see, almost 162,000 different icons for various social media sites. So we're just going to type Twitter, and here you have lots of different selections of Twitter icons. Now, you can find one that you like, and over here on the side, you can find that there are sets of icons that are very similar to each other. So you can grab the different icons that you want. You can set the pixel size, and you can actually as well change the kind of licensing that you want, whether it's for a personal site or whether you need to specify those that are allowed for commercial use. Icon Finder is a fantastic tool, and that's iconfinder.com. Now, I've already saved onto my website the social media icon we're going to use for this demo. So for now, we're going to switch over to the WordPress admin area into the menus area where we have a very simple menu set up for the pages that are on our demo website. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add a custom link to our menu, just like you would any other custom link using this custom link meta box. The URL to this link is going to be my Twitter personal feed page, which is twitter.com/Nathan Ingram. Now, for the label, I'm simply going to say Twitter, and we're going to add this to our menu. And it's going to appear just as any other menu item would. So if we go over to the front end of the website and refresh the page, here we have, forgot to save the menu. When we go back to the front page of the website, we're going to see the Twitter link here on the WordPress navigation menu. Now, what we're going to do is replace these words with our icon. And here's how we do that. And here's the hidden trick that has been available since, I believe, WordPress 3.1, but it's something that many web developers are not aware of. Click on Screen Options and turn on this box that says CSS Classes. Now what that does is add an extra little box here to each menu item that's called CSS classes. And what we're going to do is specify a particular CSS class to be used on just this menu item. And I'm going to call this menu-Twitter. And you could change that to Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever particular icon you wanted to do at that point. We'll save the menu, and at this point it's not going to make any changes here on the front end because there's no additional styling applied to that CSS class. Now we're going to do just that. Let me bring over Coda, which is my preferred code editor of choice, and here is the styles.css file for that demo website. I'm going to go back over here to this code which I have already created, and we're going to paste it in. But first, let me show you what's going to happen. Here in this menu Twitter CSS class, the first thing we're going to do is a text indent of -9999 pixels. What that does, for those of you who aren't super familiar with CSS, it's going to take the text that's on that menu item and it's going to push it to the left almost 10,000 pixels. So it's going to be completely gone and not present on that menu item. The next thing we're going to do is apply a background image, which is the Twitter icon, which I have placed on my website. We're going to put an important tag on that as well. We're going to make it not repeat, and that's important. And we're going to put a margin left on the icon so that it pushes over from the last menu item 100 pixels. And then finally, we're going to make this menu item 50 pixels in width so that it's not as large as some of the other ones are. Now, the other thing we're going to do here is on the hover pseudo class on the menu Twitter item, we're going to make the background this particular color. Now that's important because in our theme we have the menu item actually changing colors And so this keeps the background consistent whether it's hovered over or not. Now you could do a lot of cool CSS things here, like making the particular item opaque, change the opacity so that it gives it a hover effect. You can do lots of things here, but we're just going to do something very basic in our demo. So I'm going to copy all of this information and I'm going to drop it here at the bottom of the styles.css, and I'm going to save that file. Now when we go over here to the front end of the website, what was a Twitter word, we refresh the page, look at that, is now a Twitter icon. And that's all there is to it. All you have to do is repeat this process to stack over social media icons for Facebook and LinkedIn and whatever else you want to put there. Just repeat that process and you have what you have. Now you may have just noticed that this code is pointing to the images folder of our child theme. Now if you want to make this portable, what I would suggest that you do is upload all the social media icons that you would use to your website. And I would say http://nathaningram.com/images/social Twitter. So if I were to put all the social media icons in the images folder of my website, all I would have to do from this point is simply copy and paste this code. I wouldn't even have to add the social media images to each website. It's going to go outside to this external URL, grab the image and pull it in. The only thing I would have to do on each individual website I create from here forward is simply add in this CSS code and then make the custom menu item for each of the social media options that I want to add. It's very simple, very effective, and probably, I think, the simplest way to add these custom social media icons to the WordPress nav with no plugin, no PHP, simply CSS. I hope this has been beneficial to you. I'd love to hear from you if it has. You can follow me on Twitter @NathanIngram or find me on my website, nathaningram.com. Thanks.